What's the weirdest, coolest, funniest way you found out that a girl likes you?
She wrote to me, "Can I ask you a strange question?" I agreed, and she texted me, "Forget it." And then after 5 minutes, I'm not a coward, so I'll ask if you want to go somewhere with me. Life advice, you will be surprised. But if a woman asks if she can ask a random or strange question, she has been thinking about it for weeks.
She was just a pretty girl on the bus, but definitely out of my league. Once the bus was very crowded and we were standing very close to each other, so she just put her head on my shoulder and looked at me. She said to me, "Can I stand so that I can be comfortable with you the whole trip?" It was my first girlfriend in my life, so it was nice.
I was in a bar. A girl who seemed too cool to me came up and started talking about a sports team whose logo was on my t-shirt. She offered me a drink, and then she started flirting, and I stood dumbfounded and could not connect 2 words. She stood for a couple of minutes and left. My friend, who was with me, called me a fucking asshole and asked why I didn't keep up the conversation. I felt so stupid.
In college, I lacked confidence in myself. I asked for advice from a friend who had never had a problem with girls. He said that the next time I see a girl that I like, I should ask her something crazy like, "What colour are your panties?" I rolled my eyes and said, "That's terrible advice." He said, "Try it." I didn't believe it later that evening. I'm talking to my girlfriend telling her about the terrible advice I got. She asked what was the matter. I asked, "But what colour are your panties?" She says, "Black." Next year, we are celebrating our 10th wedding anniversary.
I was 15 years old and never had a girlfriend. I was wandering the streets with my friends on one of the Halloween evenings. My friends eventually met a familiar group and we continued to walk together. As we walked along the road, one of the girls just grabbed my hand and didn't let go all evening. Then she went somewhere and her friends caught me and started asking, "Do you like her? And you know she thinks you're cute as a child." I just said I don't know for sure. Obviously I liked her and was just amazed that the stars themselves fell under my feet. Then at the end of the night, we went back to the cars, wished each other sweet dreams, and she quickly kissed me. Long story short, she was my first girlfriend and we dated for about 2 years. Before one night, she seduced one of my friends and fucked him in car. Oh, this youth.
I was courting one girl for a few weeks and thought everything was going very well. We both go to the same party! So I called her and asked if I could bring something to drink. She said what to take and asked how much it cost, so she could refund me the money later. Hoping for our first kiss! I said $8. She could just pay me back with a kiss. She replied, $8. Okay, I'll give them back to you at the party. Didn't expect me to get pissed off like that, but it's okay. I go to a party, not intending to talk to her, but she chats with me all night. At the end of the evening, she gives me $8, and I say, "Is this really better than the other option?" Confused, she says, "What's the other option?" She says, "What's the other option?" Turns out, my phone went dead right after I said $8, and she didn't hear the rest. She quickly took her money, but preferred the second option. We've been married for 2 years now.